Hey everyone, welcome to your last full week of school. I just wanted to check in with everyone and kind of give you a rundown of what we're doing this week and talk about your final exam. This week we are covering Access. Some students aren't as familiar with it as the last three programs that we have actually covered, maybe not used as much. So a lot of feedback I get from my students, they learn a lot from this week just because they're not as familiar with it. So I hope that is the case for you if you are not super familiar with Access. Just like every other week, we have 3 chapters, and for each chapter we have a simulation training, a simulation exam, a quiz, and then after you complete all of that for each chapter, you will have your Access capstone. Something to note, if you downloaded the free Microsoft Suite at the beginning of the semester, directions I sent out via your announcement, so it should have gone to your email. If you need to refer to them, you can go back to your announcements. It should be one of the first announcements that I sent out to y'all. The hiccup you might run into this week is that you can just use whatever computer for your simulation trainings and exams, but in order to do the capstone, you have to have a computer with Windows on it in order to use the free download that Pulaski Tech offers. Now, if you have a Mac that already has Access on it, that should work. But if you don't and you are downloading the free version or have downloaded the free version from school, you really need a computer with Windows on it. I know it can kind of be a pain. I use a Mac primarily, and so I know I kind of go back and forth. So just a little note with that. Another thing you have going on this week is I posted a bonus feedback opportunity for you in your Blackboard. And it's just feedback for me. So bonus points for you. I'm always trying to update and change things in my class, so I always like feedback from my students in order to do that. So you got that this week that's due. Your final exam is, I went ahead and opened it. It is not due until next Wednesday, August 4th, so feel free to work on it anytime between now and then, and you can turn it in whenever you get done. It just covers Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. It will not cover Access. So it shouldn't be anything new. It'll be kind of like simulation, kind of like your simulation trainings and exams. It'll be that type of thing, but you will not do it in my labs. You will just do it in Blackboard, and there's 3 separate parts. Okay, and I highly recommend it. Since it's open, you can go and look at it, kind of look over what you're going to do. Take your time to do that before you actually jump in. I think it'll definitely help you out. So just covering Excel, Word, and PowerPoint, so no Access on your final exam. Once again, it's open and it is due next Wednesday, August 4th. This gives me plenty of time to grade them because they take me a long time to grade. So just a heads up on that. I can't believe we're already nearing the end of the semester. It has flown by, but I guess a 4.5-week semester normally does. But that kind of wraps up this last week and what you have going on your final exam. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You're almost done. Don't give up, and I will be chatting with you soon.